take a taxi from Genda's if that all works for you.
Sounds good. But I need to head back to Ijincho for now.
Something you forgot to do?
Yeah. It involves Ahara's motive, which would be without a doubt his son's suicide. So I want to confirm if Mikoshiba really bullied the kid. And the best person to ask happens to be down in Ijincho.
Alright. Then I'll let you get to it.
Cool. Then I'll see you tomorrow.
Cool beans, cool beans. Mikoshiba, Ahara, yeah, I think I saw everything there was to... I think I saw everything there was to see at each of their crime scenes. I think it was said, like, I think there's everything there is to see at the crime scenes. Now all that's left is getting Sawa Sensei to talk. The key will be learning what happened with Ahara's son 4 years ago. And we got new information added. Harassment at Shinjuku Station. Let's read up on that. So we've got Ahara's transit card. A mass transit card belonging to a hero, Ahara. The commuter pass automatically records the time of entry into a station. He passed through the Ikebukuro, I can't say the name of that, station ticket gate at 7:43 AM, over an hour before the incident occurred. Ikebukuro, yeah, I said it now, station security footage. Security camera footage of the Ikebukuro station platform at 7:45 AM on October 7th, 2021. A person in sunglasses who appears to be Akihiro Ahara stands in one place watching passers-by for over an hour. Train car security footage. So security camera footage from inside a train car at 9:06 AM on October 7th, 2021. Akihiro and the female victim board the train, but the actual crime is not visibly captured by the camera. However, when the train arrives at Shinjuku station, the footage clearly shows a female victim grabbing Ahara's wrist, followed by him fleeing. Overhead view of station platform, and then we obviously had a diagram and we looked for other cameras. An overhead view of the Shinjuku station platform where the grouper was captured. The path of the grouper from exiting the train up until his capture is marked with arrows. The positions of numerous security cameras on the platform and their range of coverage are also displayed. Okay, we had a new side quest there as well. That's the side quest we did. Bastardly, my apologies guys, dastardly detective introduction. And it's got Tsukumo, Ogami and Masayama. That was the woman that I was trying to explain before. She got paid off by whoever it is. You know, it could all be linked together. The poor guy was initially suspected as the wiretapper plaguing Ijincho while he was altruistically investigating the bug signals. So we've got Ogami. So here we go again with that fucking squeaky ass fucking voice. So he's a public prosecutor and recent victim of wiretapping, apparently also a big mystery fan. And then Masayama was actually Agami's secretary. She was the one who installed the bug in the stuffed animal that she placed in Agami's car. And then we have the evidence. So we got some work clues, attorney's badge, and Yagami Detective Agency business card. According to Tsukumo, a corrupt detective has been raising hell in Ajincho recently, taking jobs that any legitimate detectives would turn down, such as setting up bugs and spy cameras for stalkers, or helping moneylenders track down their clients. As a fellow detective, I can't let whoever's doing this ruin my reputation. I picked up a bug signal coming from a luxury car. The car's owner is a public prosecutor named Agami-san, and his secretary Masayama was the one who planted the bug. She was apparently offered 3 million yen by someone from the illegal detective agency to plant the bug. It's safe to assume a defendant or their lawyer in one of Agami-san's cases wanted the bug planted. Masayama never spoke with the detective face to face, so she doesn't know what he looks like, but she did say the voice sounded like it belonged to a man. Okay. Got some more side cases, which is a good place to be. Still need to figure out how to do these. Maybe we'll be able to do it soon now. Right, what's the task we need to do now? Or what do we need to do now? Talk to Sawa. Okay, so we need to head to the school. We just take out some little pussies. We've unlocked a new skill in Snake as well, awesome. And we've unlocked a new skill in Special, apparently. When tailing, gain 10 additional seconds to relocate your target. Adds this corresponding ability, Mental Momentum level 2. We'll do that. Mate, I'm sure I got a coin then. Come on. Thank you. I could beat them up, but they're in the wrong direction for me. She's still upset, apparently.
Got a minute?
No, not for you. I really have nothing more to say.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Well, it doesn't concern me.
Ihara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life. But neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth here? You know, don't you? What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro-kun? Why won't you tell me the truth?
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know!
I'm going to the detention center tomorrow to get some answers out of Ihara-san.
What?
I saw where Mikoshiba was murdered. He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know. They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
No.
I know I'm putting her through a lot right now, but she's connected to this too. Well, we've got to find answers though, don't we? I'm gonna sort this fucking fringe out tonight, guys. She's got information I need to know before I see Ihara.
But somehow Ihara-san knew Mikoshiba would be killed on the day he got caught for groping. It's like he did it to prove he had nothing to do with the murder. But maybe that wasn't his real objective at all.
Huh?
I think he wanted to signal that he'd finally avenged his son.
The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, I can't go in without some ammunition. So, 4 years ago, did Mikoshiba bully Toshiro-kun or not? That's all I want to know.
My answer won't change. There's no evidence Mikoshiba-kun did anything wrong.
Are you sure about that? Take a look at this.
That's...
Toshiro Ihara, your student. Imagine that he's listening to what you're saying now. If you can look at him and say Mikoshiba played no part in his death, I'll leave you alone. In fact, you'll never hear a word from me again. So which is it?
"4 years ago, not long after I'd transferred here to teach English. That's when it started. I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally on a first-name basis with everyone. One day, after school, I was out on the roof taking a break, when Toshiro-kun suddenly ran by. I called out to him to ask what was wrong, but he shushed me and kept running. I saw he had a bloody nose. Moments later, Mikoshiba-kun showed up. He was looking for him. I told him I hadn't seen him. Toshiro-kun's face told me everything I needed to know.
So Mikoshiba was bullying him after all.
Yes. Toshiro-kun told me this later on. Whenever he'd leave school with Mikoshiba-kun and his friends, they'd force him to hand over money. At first, they'd try to pass it off as a joke. They said since he lowered the class average on tests, he ought to buy them all drinks as an apology. And Mikoshiba-kun, he was having too much fun with it to stop. He started offering tutoring sessions to Toshiro-kun. Only so he and his crew could extract their tuition from him. They'd even break into his house while his mother was at work and take the money she left him for dinner. And if he couldn't pay, they'd beat him up at school or make him grovel in the bathroom.
Didn't anybody see what was really happening?
The teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye. Few students knew about it, though. Anyway, I ended up relaying everything Toshiro-kun had told me to those boys' homeroom teacher. Mind you, this teacher had tenure, title, and years of experience under his belt. Do you know what he told me? He said not to cause a commotion because those boys were about to graduate.
Why does that not surprise me?
To be honest, it was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was also no hard evidence to support Toshiro-kun's story. But someone still should have stepped in to help. If only I'd understood that at the time.
We tried.
The only thing I tried was to keep an eye out for him, making sure he wasn't alone, things like that. But unfortunately, that wasn't good enough. On the first morning of the 3rd trimester, Toshiro-kun tied a towel to his doorknob and hung himself in his room.
And that's when you confronted Mikoshiba, right? You asked him point blank if he'd bullied him.
I did.
So 4 years ago, Sawa-sensei stood up to Mikoshiba for his terrible behavior. Then why she has kept that to herself? Then why has she kept that to herself for so long? Maybe she felt guilty.
Mikoshiba-kun pretended to know nothing. He was more careful, shaken even, from then on. In all honesty, when I heard a third-party committee was investigating, I was hoping the truth would come out. Students were asked to fill out an anonymous questionnaire, and many of them wrote down exactly what they saw.
Hold on. Didn't the court end up declaring there was no substantial evidence of bullying? How could they have said that with those questionnaires on hand?
First of all, the committee never interviewed anyone directly. Those questionnaires were the only proof of anything. And the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them. Each time he came across any mention of bullying, he'd toss that questionnaire out. Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So then the committee was pointless.
A few students did speak up about the bullying online. Their posts weren't much to go on. Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father lived all the way in Tokyo. That made it that much easier for the teacher to cover up all the evidence of bullying. He made that statement without even consulting the principal or the chairman. So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, the committee presented their findings. That there was no evidence of bullying. The conclusion you've heard over and over.
What the hell?
In Japan, 300 children commit suicide every year, across all grades. Less than 3% are proven to be linked to bullying. Toshiro-kun's case ended up like that too. But Ehara-san wasn't satisfied with those findings, so he sued Seiryo High, demanding compensation for Toshiro-kun's death. As the trial dragged on, I was eventually called to the witness stand. Of course, my intention was to let everything I knew out into the open. But before that could happen, that damn teacher came with the school's attorney to see how I would testify.
They didn't want you making them look bad, huh?
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those incriminating questionnaires. They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side. I guess they were just that desperate. After all, I was the only adult who Toshiro-kun confided in. I don't think he'd spoken to his parents about it once. So yes, that's why there was never any objective evidence of bullying. It wasn't like I had a mind to record our conversations. And I hadn't personally witnessed it either. The school attorney saw fit to remind me that the law says innocent until proven guilty. And if I couldn't produce tangible evidence, then I shouldn't be accusing Mikoshiba-kun.
So it was witness tampering. That is, they coerced you into false testimony?
Yes.
Must have been incredibly hard on you.
What I should have done was told the truth regardless. But what else could I have really done for him? Some days I just don't know. As much as I've tried to convince myself I did everything I could for him, I can never fully believe it.
So what happened to the teacher who covered all this up?
He transferred to another school. God, to think he's still standing at a podium somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
Even so, I don't have the right to place the blame solely on him.
Okay, wait, where is the story? Did Ihara definitively find out that Mikoshiba was a bully? It wasn't clear at the trial whether he could really bring himself to kill a person.
Maybe, but in that case, Mikoshiba's bullying of Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No. I've been silent. Yagami-san. You know what? Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying firsthand. There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Off the roof?
By some miracle he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13 years. Nobody knows if he'll ever wake up. His name is Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again. His mom watches him, but she works full-time. She's a higher-up in the government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. But all he said was, don't overdo it. But afterward, the public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job. And yet, for poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible at all. And that includes me.
But if anyone was going to take responsibility for that, Mikoshiba should have been first in line. I'm sure Ihara-san must have thought the same thing.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid? I was so innocent, I wanted to be a teacher. And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
Thought she felt guilty. That's why I said before. Why she not said anything? That's why. She feels guilty and she feels like she said, you know, she's going through the same thing twice. I think I have a clearer picture about what happened 4 years ago, and I'm ready to interview Ihara. I should go back to Yokohama 99 and get some rest. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Is this the same guy that's lost again? He's still there saying the same thing. Game's being a little bit strange. Right. Let's go for the MRC.
Yagami-san.
See what I mean, guys? Yagami-san, what are you up to?
Yagami-san. Yagami-san.
So I think this must be some kind of glitch or something, guys, because let me try something. No.
Yagami-san.
Rumours been going around about someone called the Professor who's helping kids commit crimes. Sounds like a tall tale to me, but as the MRC advisor, I should look into it. Help with dance practice while investigating the identity of the sugar baby. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, let's go there first. Oh, this is that one that was running around in a... Oh, what was it called? It was like a scientific costume. Oh, Yagami-san.
Hmm?
And you are? It's me, NATO. Thanks for going easy on me the other night. Oh, NATO, hey. I just realised I didn't know what you looked like under that get-up. Yeah, I guess this is the first time you see me in a regular uniform.
By the way,
So I assume you're in the clear with your teacher. Did your test go well? Yes, it was a close call, but somehow I brought my grade up to a passing one.
yeah.
Ah, glad to hear it. Good. Guess studying did you some good. Actually, it was thanks to all my research for the body model that I aced my bio exam. Awesome. That was what ended up balancing out all my other terrible grades in the end. Looks like that turned out to be a good idea after all. Except my teacher's still really mad at me, so now I have to clean the science room every day after school until I graduate. You're lucky that's all you got. Since you helped me out, Yagami-san, just let me know if you ever want to try out the Gutsy-san outfit. Just come by the science room. I even have plenty of fake organs left for you to toss.
Nope.
Even. No thanks. Really? That's a shame. Well, I should get going. See you later, Yagami-san.
No way.
Man, that guy never stays down for long, does he? I wonder how he does it. If I ever need to dress as a body model for a case, though, I guess I know where to go now. Hey, I'm more comfortable in my own skin. That was that side mission done. So, tasks. This is the one. After being caught in the act, he buckled down and got a perfect score on his bio exam, barely preventing him from being held back. Okay, and then the bottom segment again. The moving body model turned out to be real after all. It was a student named Naito, trying to find test answers after school so he wouldn't flunk his exam and get held back. Once I busted him, he decided it was time to take his studies seriously, and even got a perfect score just on his biology test, keeping him from being held back. I guess this is what they call a lucky break. That's a terrible joke. Help if I could actually talk today, guys, but obviously that's not the case. Okay, we've got Yoka Sawa, English teacher at Soyo High. She became a faculty member there before Toshiro Ihara committed suicide. Toshiro had actually confessed to her about the bullying he was enduring, but she couldn't do anything about it because of his homeroom teacher. And then this one, Toshiro had actually confessed to her about the bullying he was enduring, and she regrets how she was unable to testify about it honestly in court. Let's upgrade some More stats. Okay, battle bonus level 2, gain 100% more SP after battle. Cool stuff. Right, we need to head to Serio High School, 3rd floor. Try not to run into a wall pole again. Mild-mannered teacher, hello there. Oh, hi. Right in the middle. Sorry, Abisu Sensei. We thought you were a soccer goal for a second.
No way.
Another bunch of jerk kids.
Excuse me.
Hey, how are you? Hey, are you all right?
Huh?
What? What's the matter? Did you get hit so hard you have memory loss? Should we hit you again? Maybe it'll bring your memories back. What is this bloodthirsty aura? Something's very wrong here. Does he even hear us? Abisu Sensei.
Hey.
Hey, stop. Akiyama-kun, Ano-kun, and Kebashi-kun right. Sports aren't allowed in the halls, okay? My bad. Man, it's amazing how much energy these kids have. I felt so much anger emanating from him earlier, but maybe it was just my imagination.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san. Amasawa.
Amasawa.
Hey, what's up, Amasawa? You saw what just happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean after that teacher got hit by the ball, he was giving us some pretty weird vibes.
Well...
Yeah, there's something I'd like to talk to you about concerning him.
Gotcha.
You want to talk? Sure, I'll swing by the room later. Thank you so much. Is this how we... Okay. So is this how we do the school story, maybe? It is, okay. Now that makes a lot of sense, actually. What is my buttons? Right, give me a second, guys. Let me turn this control off. Oops. Let me just make sure I'm okay. Are we good?
Are we good? Are we good?
Yes.
Are we good?
Okay. For some reason my controller was being a mong, so we turned it off and turned it back on. Hopefully it stops now. What I was going to say before it cut off, still being a bit weird. Okay, what I was going to say is this makes a lot of sense. In order to do a school story, we need to actually look at the map for the blue markers. And then once we can do them, then we go to the actual room to do the school stories. Okay, let's just go into it, because I know what I'm talking about. Right. Controller's still being a bit strange.
Yagami-san.
Amasawa, Yagami-san, I'm so glad you're here. You said you wanted to talk about the teacher who got hit by a ball in the hallway. Yes, I did. It's going to be a bit of a long story. Gotcha. Seems like Amasawa wants my help, but what should I do? Definitely sounds like I'm going to need to stick around for a while. Help out. Alright, as the MRC's advisor, I gotta help her out.
Gotcha.
Sure, what do you need help with?
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much. Just have a seat, please, would you? So what did you need help with? Yagami-san, do you know Abisu-sensei from school? Abisu-sensei? That name does sound familiar. Oh yeah, that's that teacher who greeted me in the hallway, friendly guy.
Yes.
Yep, that sounds like him. His real name is Katsuma Ara. He teaches Japanese. He's the type of teacher who's super nice, never gets mad, and always has a smile on his face. And because of all that, people started calling him Abisu Sensei, after Abisu, the god of good fortune. However, that personality is only the way he is now.
Does that mean?
What do you mean? I've always felt something sinister about Abisu Sensei, so I looked into his past and I made some interesting discoveries. First of all, he retired from his previous high school for causing a violent incident.
Huh?
But didn't you say he was friendly?
Yes.
Yes, but apparently at his previous school he was known as someone who loses his temper easily. And once that happens, he's out of control. He sent dozens of students to the hospital at that school. Damn, that's a pretty big deal. I also heard he has the strength of a bear.
Well...
Supposedly, before he was a teacher, he was a professional masked wrestler. He played the villain.
What?
A pro wrestler, and he was playing the part of the heel, huh? Very few people knew about that, or know about that. They don't recognize him from his wrestling days because he wore a mask back then. I think that wrestling experience bled over into his teaching career at his old school. They nicknamed him Katsuma the Ogre, for goodness sake.
Seriously?
Are you sure about this? A mild-mannered teacher like him?
That being said...
Well, it seems he expressed his regrets over the incident. And now, here at Serio High, he's a very kind instructor who never stops grinning. It's like he's a different person. Well then, maybe it's all good, nothing to complain about if he's put it all in the past.
No.
No, it's not that simple. What does she mean? I should ask her for more details. Side quest, trying the patience of a saint. Issue with Abusu Sensei. So Amasawa, it sounds like you think Abusu Sensei, I think I keep saying his name wrong even. Abisu Sensei became a good teacher because he regretted his past actions, right? If so, what's the problem? Unless you think something's going to happen. Well, the thing is, there are some sort of delinquent students who are teasing Abusu Sensei and they have no idea about his past. So I feel like they're unknowingly playing with fire. Yeah, and come to think of it, some students hit him with a ball. Oh, the pranks have gone pretty bad lately.
If I were to guess...
From what I can see, Abisu Sensei might be on the verge of losing his temper again. Those delinquent students could be in danger, and I don't know what would happen if he really lost it. And if he causes another incident, there's no way he'll be allowed to keep teaching.
Hey.
Okay, if that's the case, why don't you just warn the pranksters about Abisu Sensei? They're not going to listen though, are they? Come on. Surely they'll stop the joking around once they know he's a terrifying villain character. Or wrestler. Yeah, mate, I can't see that happening. They're just going to do it even more if that's the case.
No.
But that's the thing, they don't believe me. I've already warned them many times. They don't think it's possible for Shrimpy Abusu or Abisu to have been a wrestler. Yeah, it's pretty hard to imagine given how he looks now. And he would rather conceal his past, so we can't expect him to confirm it. He caused quite a bit of trouble during his active days. Damn, I wonder what he did. A masked villain wrestler, that nice teacher.
Yes.
His stage name was Masked Bishamon.
What was that?
Bishamon. Apparently he was unbeatable in the ring. He had the strength of a demon god, I heard. And his enemy's blood would get all over Abisu Sensei and make it look like he was wearing a red robe.
Seriously?
That's a bit much. I couldn't believe it either at first, but it's the truth. I also heard he would break the rules all the time by using metal objects and weapons. He'd fight outside the ring every day too. To top it all off, he wouldn't listen to the referee's stop order. When he got mad, it was like he lost his mind. And then he would be totally out of control. They told me it would take several people to stop him. I would have never guessed he was so dangerous. Yagami-san, we can't let this latent demon god or whatever it is inside him wake up. Let's do what we can before there's a tragedy. While a truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur, remember that one.
Yes.
Of course, you bet. Request to Yagami.
I see.
Okay, now that I understand the situation, what do you want me to do, Amasawa? It'd be great if you could put a stop to the delinquent students' pranks, even if it's just for today. In the meantime, I'll try to find something that'll prove to them what Abisu Sensei did in his past. Even a bunch of delinquents will believe it if there's proof. You sure about this? You'd be ruining his chances of keeping his past hidden. And I'd rather not do that, but this is too important to stand by and do nothing. Sometimes a detective has to expose some really sad truths.
Gotcha.
Fair enough. So you just need me to guard Abisu Sensei and stop the pranks.
Please and thank you.
Thank you so much for your help. Alright, first I'll go where Abisu Sensei is. Maybe he's in the faculty room. So he's on the second floor apparently. Please excuse me for interrupting your work, Abisu Sensei. I mean, sorry, Ara Sensei, right? What, aren't you the advisor of the Mystery Research Club?
It's Yagami.
I'm Yagami, here to give you some extra muscle per Amasawa's request. Muscle, that's rather excessive.
Excuse me.
Ebi, I mean Ara Sensei, she told me you'd been getting targeted by some delinquent students. You can just call me Abisu Sensei, okay? It's a decent name. But anyway, so Amasawa-san requested this. She has been worried about me exploding into an angry rage soon. But really there's no need to worry. I deeply regret my past mistakes, and I turned over a new leaf a long time ago. At this point in my life, my mind is never troubled. It's like a tranquil stream with nary a ripple. Well, it sure looked like he was about to snap the last time I saw him. Don't mean to question your resolve, but I'm the MRC's advisor, so I can't just flat out dismiss Amasawa's request. Once that girl has her own mind made up, nobody can sway her. Must be a tough way to live. But I understand your situation, so I won't send you away. Thanks. So I'll just stick around and stand guard for you until school's over. Are you about to start class? I am. Would you mind waiting in the hallway while I teach?
Yep.
Sure, I get it. It'd be a bit much to have you stand guard inside the classroom. You'll scare the students. I'm teaching class 2-3. They're all good, serious, eager students. You know what I'm saying.
Huh.
I suppose. Isn't that a student who hit Ebisu Sensei with the ball earlier? He had the biggest damn smirk. He has the biggest damn smirk. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me.
Hold on a second, Ebisu Sensei. A prank on the teachers might be a dumb trap, maybe. Why don't I check to see if there are any traps set up around it? Can't we go in the class now? So a prank would usually be wouldn't it be on the door or something? No? Hold on, guys. Apparently there's some chalkboard above the door. Ah, didn't see that. Wait, what's this? A chalkboard eraser trap. Classic. Alright, I'll let a Bisu sensei know.
Excuse me.
Sensei, I think someone set up a chalkboard eraser trap. Tread carefully. How nostalgic, I used to make those too, back in the day. I can't let my guard down with these little rascals, can I? But that just means you've got to be one step ahead of the pranksters.
What?
What the banana peel, really? Nailed him. Crap, that chalkboard eraser thing was just a distraction. Sensei, are you alright? Crap. Oh no, is he gonna snap? Sensei, calm down. Deep breaths, deep breaths. You guys You guys totally got me. That's the oldest trick in the book, you know. What era were you born in? Your reaction is so Abisu Sensei. Hey Sensei, you should be a comedian. What? Don't tell him that. If Abisu Sensei became a comedian, he would teach class. Alright, let's settle down. We have a lesson to start. Phew, that was a close call, but he turned it around. Man, I really didn't expect there to be double traps. This class sucks. Look at him up there grinning and laughing like an idiot. Pathetic. Those kids sure aren't taking class seriously. Alright, today is test day. You all ready for this? No. Sorry, if you forgot, you have only yourself to blame. Okay, time to begin. You have 20 minutes. Here we go. Go, go, go.
Excuse me.
Oh, hold on, Sensei. Don't sit down just yet. What's the matter? Something's fishy. Let me do some quick recon. Oh, sure, go ahead. There might be more traps. Time for a closer look. These guys set up a trap solely as a distraction. I gotta be careful so they don't manage to make a fool out of me. Let's find their trap before that happens. A cushion, huh? Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it, but there's a chance the trap is so clever I'm not seeing it. Maybe if I look closer. Isn't this one of those whoopee cushions? Those things that make farting sounds when you sit on them. Okay, so they're trying to make him cut a fake fart in front of all the students. Savage. Well, I'm not going to let that happen. I'll be taking this. Is everything okay, Yagami-san? Not yet.
No.
No, I want to look around a little more. Oh, okay, fine with me.
What the?
What? This piece of carpet? Why is it bulging? Don't tell me there's something under it. What, they put a whoopee cushion here? So that if he sits on this chair, the legs will push down on the cushion to make the sound. Pretty elaborate. Is everything okay, Yagami-san? Well, I discovered 2 different traps. Surely we're all good now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're good now? Alright. Well then. Friggin' MRC. Damn it. I thought we totally had him. Looks like everything stayed cool at school.
Excuse me.
Welcome back, Sensei. Thank you so much for standing guard. Yagami-san, let's head over to the faculty room. Yagami-san, did you think I looked pathetic back there for continuing to smile no matter what the students did to me?
No.
No, I thought it was admirable. The only thing is, kids that age just like messing with adults, you know. I think it's okay to be tougher on them. I understand that notion. I used to be a pretty strict teacher once, but these days I'm reluctant to rule my students by fear, or to make them obey me by throwing an angry fit. They're human beings, not animals, so why should I rely on such primitive notions to educate them? I understand how you feel, but... and besides, anger really is a dangerous emotion for me. Even a tiny spark can spread quickly and turn into a hellfire that consumes everything. I agree, when this guy's pissed, he's seriously dangerous. Back when I was a wrestler, I got a lot of praise for playing the villain characters like absolute demons. But it was precisely that anger, or maybe it was karma, that caused all my past mistakes. I can't let such a tragedy ever happen again. And that's why I made a vow to never let the anger control me for the rest of my life. That's a respectful goal, but from what I saw today, he really was on the verge of snapping. If he'd had to endure any more, things would have gotten truly bad. Speaking of which, could the kids be planning something else? I hope they don't do anything that might really unleash the demon.
Excuse me.
Something wrong, Sensor. Well, this is embarrassing, but I have to use the restroom a lot lately. I don't know, maybe it's my age. Maybe it's just nerves. But I always have to use the restroom after class. They've put something in his drink. They put that, like, laxative probably in his drinks or something. Please excuse me. Wait, hold on a sec. If the kids have ever noticed that he always uses the bathroom after class, they might have set up a trap there. I need to catch up to Bisu Sensei. Thank goodness. What? How did he get there before us? Did he leave before us?
Excuse me.
Hey, Sensei, wait, please. Why? Those delinquent students might have set some more traps. Can I take a look first? Oh, that's fine, but please hurry. Alright, I'll do a super quick check for traps.
Suspicious. Hey.
Another chalkboard eraser trap. He might end up paying the dark price if this gets him while he's holding it in. No falling for the same trick twice. That'll do it. Alright. Should I check for more traps? If everything looks fine, I should let Sensei know the coast is clear. What? Why is the edge of this door plate peeling? Because it's a female bathroom, not a male one. Wait, this is paper. Something's pasted onto the door plate. Oh, this is the girls' restroom, not the boys'. They printed out the boys' door plate and pasted it on top of the girls'. Now that's an elaborate prank. Please hurry, Yagami-san. They must have done this knowing that Bisu Sensei always uses the restroom after class. He was in such a hurry he didn't even notice the restroom was on the opposite side of the hall. Those kids read his mind like a book. Looks like a girl's bathroom door plate is pasted on top of the boys' bathroom door plate. Let's remove that one too. That'll do it. Alright, should I check for more traps? Let's just double check, because we don't want to fuck this mission up now. I've got a feeling that there's another trap somewhere. Okay. Apparently that's all of it. Yagami-san, does everything look alright in there? Please, if you could pick up the pace in any way. I found 2 traps, surely there can't be more, right? Sure.
Yep.
You're good to go. Okay then. Phew, the sweet feeling of relief. That was a close call. Excellent. We managed to get through the crisis without any issue. That damn friggin' MRC. We spent all night coming up with this plan. Shit.
Hey.
Here, why don't you go ahead and throw this away? Bastard. Nervous looking teacher. Oh. Crap. It's Devil Vegeta. You guys need to come with me to the student guidance room. Wait, but no excuses. Damn it. This isn't over, MRC geeks. Sorry to keep you waiting, Sensei. Let's just head back to the faculty room. Sensei, are you done teaching for the day? Oh yes, no club activities today, so I'm about to head home. Phew, we managed to get through this day. I just have to wait for the proof Amasawa said she'd dig up. Hopefully whatever she finds will convince the delinquents Ebisu Sensei shouldn't be messed with. Well then, before I head home, it's time for a little fun. Fun? Every day before I leave, I water their flowers. I'm so proud of how beautiful they've become. Oh, you're into flowers? They soothe my mind when I get to look at such pretty flowers. All the... Fuck me, man. All the stress from the day just disappears.
I see.
That sounds great, actually. You mind if I join you? Okay, let's stop and sniff the roses, shall we? I've been tending these little blossoms so carefully ever since I first arrived at the school. I even gave each one a name. We've got Taro, Hanako, Shigeru, and Go. Or Goth. Goth is a tulip. I named him that because tulips are so common in the Netherlands. Fun, isn't it? That's the biggest smile I've seen from Ebisu Sensei. Maybe he really has overcome his rage issues. How do you like your pretty little flowers now? They stink as bad as him. Those voices, oh no. Is it the delinquent students from earlier? What do they want now? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me.
Would you mind waiting here for a bit, Sensei? Why? Just stay here until I give you the okay. What Yagami-san, wait. What is that? What the? They're pissing on the flowers. He's gonna fucking clobber the shit out of you, man. Gotta make sure these are well watered. Yeah, it'll perk them up.
Hey!
You guys, what the hell do you think you're doing? Huh? You little punks, do you have any idea how much care Abisu-sensei put into those flowers? Hey, aren't you that MRC advisor? You're annoying as hell, man, always getting in our way. Get some water and rinse those off before Abisu-sensei sees. You giving me orders? Time to beat these fuckers up. We're doing him a favour, it's good fertiliser, and you're telling us to rinse it away. You're screwed up, dude. Why, you gotta assume the worst about us. Love to fuck these people up. Maybe you're the one who needs to be rinsed off like any pest. Why don't you guys enlighten me? Why do you prank Abisu-sensei so much? He's a great teacher who's all smiles. You guys have some sort of grudge against him. That smile is what pisses me off. Acting all friendly when he's furious inside. What a phony. He looks down on us thinking that a smile is all it takes to get us to obey him. Yeah, like we're little kids or some shit. Makes me want to rip his fake smile right off his face.
I see.
I see. So basically, you guys want Abisu-sensei to just be straight with you. Huh? It's the same reason a kid bullies a girl he likes. You guys bug him to see how he truly feels. Whatever. You want to see how it feels to get your arse kicked. Awesome. I've been thinking you guys need a good talking to, and I'm not as nice as Abisu-sensei. You don't know what you're messing with, Mr. MRC, you're dead. We will see, won't we?
Let's go. You need to listen.
Shit, who is this guy? Our weapons weren't any use. Alright, now clean up the flower beds you pissed on, I said now. If Abisu-sensei sees this, it might set him off. We have to get it looking nice quickly.
Huh?
Oh. What's that smell? But why? We fertilized them for you, Abisu-sensei. Maybe by tomorrow they'll be nice and big. Guys, shut up.
Excuse me.
We'll clean it up right away, Abisu-sensei. You guys peed on my precious flowers. Crap. Taro, Hanako, Shigeru. Huh? You bastards. How dare you ruin my flowers, you fucking little brats. Wait, you've crossed the line, I will never forgive you for this. I'll smash your little heads together. Why can't we let him do that though, man? I know it'll destroy his career, I get that, but I'd be like, there you go, mate. Go for it. Sensei, stop. Please get hold of yourself. Out of my way. Oh, great. Die, you little shits. What the hell? This is too hardcore. Let's bounce. We're in serious trouble now. He's in a complete rage. And man, that strength, if he manages to hit one of them, it'll be a hospital trip. Sensei, remember, if you have another incident on your record, you'll never get hired to teach again. Out of my way, arsehole. He's not going to listen in his current state. Legend of the Elegant Snake we acquired then. Awesome.
Seriously?
He was insanely powerful. I had to give it everything I had. Damn. I had no idea how strong Abisu was. So we messed with the flowers of a dude like that. Abisu Sensei, are you alright? What? Yagami-san, what happened to me? You sort of lost yourself in anger. But fortunately, I stopped you before you hurt any students. You stopped me, Yagami-san. It was a close call, if I'm being honest.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, sorry for the delay. I finally found proof. What happened here? Amasawa, sorry to say you're a little late. So that's what happened. I'm sorry, I did my best, but I couldn't stop all of their pranks.
No.
It's okay, at least you prevented any violence towards the students. And as it turns out, none of this was in vain. Look. Huh? We are so sorry. Kabayashi. Akiyama, we ruined your beautiful flowers. Hey, stand up straight and lift your heads. It's not that important. Your safety is my #1 priority. I'm just glad you guys aren't hurt. Really? I'm sorry for scaring you guys. You're much more important to me than a couple of flowers. Abisu Sensei. Looks like he's won their hearts over. Thanks to you, I don't have to reveal Abisu Sensei's secret past. That's great to hear.
Now that you mention it.
By the way, Yagami-san, after all this, what comes to mind when you think of Abisu the god? The god? That's random. He's one of the 7 gods of fortune, right? So I guess I think of a prosperous god who's always smiling.
Yes.
Sure, did you know he was the god of business and fishing? And then after the Middle Ages, people formed an image of him as the god of good fortune.
Well...
If you go further back in time, they believed Ebisu was a vicious, fearsome god. Ebisu, the ancient deity, was regarded the same as were Bishamonten and Fudo Mayu under Shinto Buddhist syncretism.
Oh.
Wow, I didn't know that. And at some point, Ebisu, the fearsome god, became popular as the smiling god of good fortune. Sounds a lot like Ebisu Sensei's history, don't you think? It does. Well, hopefully he keeps it up and becomes a popular teacher among his students just like a god.
Yes.
I'm sure he will. Ebisu Sensei, you are seriously something else. I didn't know you were so strong. We completed a side mission. If anyone else ever tries to pull a prank on you again, we'll take care of it for you. Very cool. Right. EX bind reversal. Get out of a bad position by counter-attacking your way out of an enemy's chokehold. Press triangle while being grabbed by an enemy. And it's still not fucking classing the side cases, man, or the school stories. It won't do that. Try on the patience of a saint. So we had Kazuma Ara, the Japanese teacher at Seiryo High. He's popular amongst the students who call him Ebisu Sensei, since he's always got a smile on his face. He actually used to play a villainous masked wrestler and was feared at his previous school as the teacher who goes out of control when he loses his temper. We had Akiyama, a student who pulls pranks on Ebisu Sensei, the leader of the 3. And then we had Ano and Kabayashi, who the last 3 have the same description. A request from Amasawa, apparently a beloved teacher. Ebisu Sensei is actually a former masked wrestler who loses control when he gets pissed off. Unfortunately, some mischievous students keep messing with him, taking advantage of his cheerful kindness, and Amasawa is worried that a tragedy might happen eventually. Ebisu Sensei finally snapped and flew into a rage, but at least he earned the respect of his students once they saw his godlike strength.
Yagami-san.
Okay. Rumours been getting around about someone called the Professor who's helping kids commit crimes. Sounds like a tall tale to me. I should look into it. Okay. Help with dance practice while investigating the identity of the sugar baby. Right. I'm guessing these two quests. I'm gonna have to look around the school. Right. I've got an idea. We try the gymnasium. Gotta be some kind of glitch this has. It's got to be some kind of glitch. Okay, well I think I found one of them. Okay, we found a dance club one, I think.
Nishizona.
Hey Nishizona. Yagami-san, you came back for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to check up on the team. Is your advisor here today? No, he's still out. Apparently something's made him feel unwell. Something. Nothing specific. I don't know, none of us got told the details. I see, so how's practice been? Everything okay?
Yes.
Yeah, but the moves you taught us are pretty complex, so some of the newer dancers are still struggling.
Excuse me.
So, sorry to be a pain, but could you run through it with us one more time? Me dance again?
Yes.
Yeah, you dance again. After all, you came up with the moves. You're the best choice to demonstrate for us. Dancing is still not my strong suit, but I'll give it a shot.
Please.
This time, please perform to the end of the song. Feel free to mix up your moves as you see fit.
Gotcha.
Okay. Could you do me a favor though and remind me of the basic steps?
Yes.
Of course.
It's a pleasure.
Go ahead, please, whenever you're ready. It's pretty nerve-wracking with all them watching me like this.
Got a song in mind?
Okay, we can only do that last dance one.
Okay, let's go. Very nice.
Hey, we're looking good.
Just leave him there for now. Okay, hope that did the trick. Oh. You're so good, have you been dancing long? And you know Kung Fu?
Yeah.
Oh, I only know Kung Fu, I've never been a dancer.
Excuse me.
Hi there, I'm Maria Minamo, or Minami, second year and vice captain of the club. I'm Kirari Sagaguchi, first year, nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Hey.
Come on, quit smothering Yagami-san. Did you memorize his moves back there? Not after just the one time. Yeah, I figured. Yagami-san, sorry to bother you again, but would you be willing to coach us some more?
Yeah.
Sure, as long as you're fans of my moves, and for however long I need to gain their trust, then I can start looking into this sugar baby situation. Well then, the Seiryu rabbits are under your wing now. The Seiryu rabbits. Oh, I didn't mention it yet. Our club has to have a name too. Dance teams need them for contests and stuff.
Oh.
Interesting. Who's this? Your new coach? Oh, Hiragi Senpai.
Sayaka-chan!
That's great, Sayaka-chan. You finally got sick enough of no-show Kamikado to get yourself a new advisor.
Ah.
Oh, actually, he's not our advisor. It's more like he's just a guy doing us a solid. I'm Takayuki Yagami, outside counselor for the MRC. Nishizono asked me to lend the dance club a hand.
Ah.
Oh, that's Amasawa-san's club, right? I'm Takumi Hiragi, or Haraji. Third year. I used to be one of the rabbits, but now it's my time, or it's time for me to buckle down for exams.
Yagami-san.
Hiragi Senpai wasn't just our captain, he was the team sensation. He's won all kinds of solo dance contests. Most of the current rabbits joined after watching him dance.
Hey, hey.
That includes you, right, Sayaka? Didn't you say Hiragi Senpai's moves were enchanting?
Huh?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I did. I mean, Hiragi Senpai is just so incredible on stage. Give me a second, guys. Sounds like he's quite the idol of a senpai.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sayaka-chan!
Oh yeah, Sayaka-chan, I wanted to give back the movie you lent me. Oh, how was that? How was it? Did you like it?
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, what do you think of those two? Think how? Think Sayaka's obviously in love with Hiragi Senpai.
Are you serious?
Oh, I see. Well, now that you mention it, right. She always denies it, but spends 5 minutes in the same room. But spend 5 minutes in the same room with these two, and it's pretty clear to anyone. Granted, it's pretty clear a one-sided thing. Too. But she's totally head over heels for him, especially since he's the one who made her captain. I'd even say he's her inspiration for leading the Serio Rabbits.
I see.
I see that now. Okay. Yagami-san, I'm glad you've came to help us. Let me know when you want to practice. By the way, we can record our practices on video. Let me know if you want me to play something back for you. So then, what should we do today? Dance practice, I reckon. Yeah, let's rabbit it up. The only reason I say that is it'll gain more to the side mission that we need to do. I.e. gaining trust, etc. Awesome, this should be great.
Got a song in mind?
Let's go with the same again.
Dance.
Very nice. Then we mastered that.
Fantastic, Yagami-san.
Alright, how many times do we have to do this?
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, thanks for coming today. We're already looking at a lot better after the last bit of coaching you gave us. We're so happy to have you come by again, Yagami-san, especially since our advisor, Kamikado-sensei, is still a no-show.
Thank you.
But if a door slams in your face, check for a window. Good point. I feel like she's beginning to trust me. Maybe I can ease into questioning about the sugar baby. Ask. Maybe I should just test the waters a bit first. Hey, Nishizono, I heard this weird rumor about the dance club.
Huh?
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only a rumor, but I'm still kind of concerned.
No?
I heard that one of the rabbits is running a sugar baby scam. Oh, you mean that rumor? Yeah, I've heard it too.
Nah.
Another rumor has it one of her victims was a real lowlife, and now he's out looking for her. If those rumors turn out to be true, I just can't let that happen. Yagami-san, I really appreciate you looking out for us, but I just don't think there's any truth to it. Okay, if it's just rumors, then I'm good. We don't want to be overly suspicious of each other, right?
Yes.
Right. She might know something, but she's not ready to talk about it yet. This might be too tough to press before I earn her trust. Gotta get the club through prelims first. Okay, good point. Watch recording. What's that all about? Okay.
Got a song in mind? Go ahead and pick a costume.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Which steps should we work on? Go ahead. Got a song in mind?
Let's go.
Let's go. And a 1 and 2. Here goes nothing. And a 1 and 2.
Hey, we're looking good. Okay, team.
Nishizono, yes, we just nailed that. Yeah, you're all in sync and you've got the new moves down pat.
Yes.
I think we're finally ready for prelims. What competition is this for? The Ajincho Citywide Dance Regionals. We have to do well in the preliminaries before they'll let us in the final competition. Really, that's exciting.
So,
It's a fairly small event. What we're really gunning for is first place at the National High School Dance Jam.
What does that mean?
National, that does sound like a bigger competition.
yes.
It's huge. Dance clubs across the country, or across the whole country, come together for that one. Most of them are really good. Most of them are really good too. It can be tough just getting past the prelims.
I see.
I see. So Dance Jam's a real big time competition.
Yes.
Right, so we've got to win the Ajincho Dance Regional to even have a chance at Nationals.
Sayaka-chan!
Captain Sayaka, you've got those rabbits in fighting form. Hiragi Senpai, it's almost time for regional prelims. You ready for it?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we are. Routine songs and song level. Routine songs. Over the course of the story, there are meets for which you must practice and clear routine songs. You only have one song in the beginning, but more routine songs will be added as you progress. Song level. As you practice with the routine song, the song's level increases. When it reaches max, you'll be ready to perform it at a meet. Now that they've mastered Yagami's moves, the rabbits are sure to mesmerize the audience. Very cool.
This.
Captain Sayaka leading the charge. I can't wait to see this enthusiasm at prelims. You're coming too? This is going to be so amazing.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, have you noticed how high Sayaka's voice gets when she's around Hiragi Senpai?
Huh?
Oh, does it? I wasn't paying attention.
Yes.
It totally does. And she gets all bubbly too. I bet even Hiragi Senpai can tell she loves him. Well, couldn't that make for a solid motivator? That's a good point. Ever since she got closer with Hiragi Senpai, Sayaka just shines when she dances.
Yagami-san.
Oh, Yagami-san, would really appreciate you being there to watch. Let me know when you're ready to go. Very nice. So in order for us to complete this school story mission, we've got to continue. So we're going to go straight back to it. Hi Yagami-san, thanks for stopping by. Are you going to help us with practice today? Head to the dance meet. Yeah, let's get going. Great, thank you so much. Rabbits, roll out. So this is the venue. Phew, okay, we're here. Ooh, I'm getting nervous. Hey Sayaka-chan, Hiragi Senpai, you really came.
Yeah.
Of course, didn't I tell you I would? But your exams, you've got all that studying to do. Sure, I need to study, but being there for my juniors, even more important.
Let's do our best.
Thank you so much, we're going to make you proud. Knock your socks off, Nishizono.
Which song
Okay, and we're playing as...
Dress to which song? Dress to impress. Yeah, pretty. Which song
We're playing as Nishizano. I think that's the name. Nice. Let's go.
Freaking dance.
Oh my god, look at the people. I'm going to freak out. I'm about to forget the entire routine. I can just tell. Guys, what you do is just imagine the audience as giant pumpkins.
You guys.
Keeping it together, I see some awfully nervous rabbits. I think we're good.
Nah,